Welcome to PrepsNet Coach Speak with John Carroll Catholic head football coach, Will Maroff, powered by CM Gridiron. Here's your host, Aubrey Johnson.
Welcome back, Coach.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you had a great win Friday night to close things out, 38-20 against West Blocton. Tell us about the game.
Yeah, so we came out kind of hot. I think we stopped them on their first drive, 3 or 4 plays, and then Aubrey Walker took one for about 80 from a pass from Garrett Barnes.
Nice.
And then the next drive, we threw a screen to Jalen, and he went about 75 on that one. So
wow.
Came out hot, and I was excited that we were able to finish that. The last couple of weeks, we kind of did the same thing, and then didn't really find a way to finish it. And this week we found a way to finish it and play all 4 quarters.
That's awesome. Your offense put up 38 points. They did a fantastic job. Who played well on that side of the ball?
Garrett Barnes probably had one of his best games as quarterback. In his last 4 or 5 games, he's grown a lot.
Right.
And he really put full 4 quarters together. So excited about that. Both running backs played well, John Ford and Tristan Rutledge, and the receivers played well as well.
Right.
Having Aubrey and Jalen and Braden White made some catches. So overall, it was a good team win.
Okay, perfect. So you finish up the year 3-7, not exactly where you want to be, but at the same time, I'm sure there's some fond thoughts and memories about this team. Give us an overall assessment of the team.
Absolutely. There was a lot of learning through this season, and it was definitely not the overall result that we wanted. But when we look back, I mean, it's 2 or 3 plays in most of those games that if we find a way to flip those plays in our favor, then we're sitting pretty good.
Right.
So that's looking good going into next season. Obviously, finishing on a win and being able to have that momentum, but also being able to show if we play like this all 10 games, if we come out and start hot, but then also finish hot, then it could change some outcomes.
Absolutely. So we'll talk a little bit about next season right after this message.
PrepsNet Coach Speak is powered by CM Gridiron. CM Gridiron is your home of fan-focused Alabama high school football. From our weekly interactive Team of the Week and offensive and defensive fan-selected player of the week polls to the Alabama High School Stadium Tour, player profiles, Coach of the Week features, and live in-game scoreboards, CM Gridiron is the largest fan-driven digital platform in the state of Alabama. Your team, your voice, your vote, your game. CM Gridiron.
And we're back. Coach, you just finished the season, but let's talk a little bit about next season. What do you expect to see from this team next year?
Well, we had a good group of seniors this year, but there were only 8 of them. So we're sitting with, I think, 26 juniors.
Wow. Much more mature team coming up, right?
Yes, and a lot more experienced, a lot of kids that had to be thrown in there for the past 2 or 3 years.
Right.
So a lot of them coming back with 3 and 4 years of experience.
That's good.
I think there's 3 or 4 in there that are going to end up being 4-year starters.
Nice.
So a lot of experience coming back, and we hope that everything we went through this year we learned from, grew from it, and will continue to grow going into the offseason and preseason.
Good. So the juniors that are today will be seniors come next season. What do you expect from that crop of seniors?
We've got high expectations for them. I mean, they've been they had to carry some big roles this year.
Right.
I think we had 2 senior O-linemen, and then we had Karan Wright was an H-back that kind of rotated offensively. Everybody else were sophomore and juniors on offense, and then defense. Karan was a inside linebacker, and he'd been a 4-year starter there, so losing him is going to be tough. And losing Jalen at corner.
Right.
And then both our kicker and punters were seniors as well. So there's good bit to replace, but we're excited that these juniors have had to take on big roles over the past couple of years. So high expectations going into next season.
Awesome. Well, Coach, this season seems to have gone by way too quickly.
I agree.
I mean, we're right there. We're at the end. This is our last show. Certainly have enjoyed working with you during this season and hope to do it next season.
Absolutely.
And we thank you for watching as well. Join us on PrepsNet.com and take a look around on the internet, on the web, and enjoy your time there. Read some articles, look at the rankings, look at some of the stories, and so forth. And before you know it, we'll be back. Thank you.